Okay, it's raining, but I want to say something. Okay, balance, bro. Balance is a freaking lie. It's a cope. It's a excuse. Whoever's saying that you need balance in your life, you need to have a balanced breakfast. You need to balance your work and your school and your and the gym and balance a relationship and your work. Like it doesn't like all the successful people, like really successful people. Mike Tyson, who was a boxer through and through, like he wasn't balancing his social life, his he wasn't balancing those things, but he became the best boxer. Like, I like watch Mike Tyson. He became one of the best boxers of all time because he put 100% all in into boxing. Same thing with Khabib. I think I'm only doing fighters. Khabib, right? He wasn't having like McGregor going through all this showboating, not showboating, but like buying all these things, girls and stuff. No, Khabib was only like Islam and freaking and fighting, and that's it. He said no to everything else. Like balance is really just a cope to keep you like average, you know, like when God made the world beginning, he said 6 days he worked, one day was a Sabbath day, one day he rested. So that's not even balance either. 3.5 days balance would be, well, 3.5 days I'd be working, 3.5 days I'd be resting. Like, no, bro, that doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to be putting in the work majority of the time, actually, and majority of the time you have to be to the point where you're exhausted, like legit. If God was like exhausted and he needed a rest day, like that's what you should be going for, you know, to say that well, we need balance. Like when working out, you want to go to failure, like you don't want to be in the middle. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You want to be going close to failure, close to like 100% of your bodily capacity to push that muscle as far as possible. 100%. Whatever you do, do it 100%. There's no balancing. You know what I mean? Like it's all a cope with your diet. You don't want to have, okay, you know, I might just need to just eat some carbs because, like, bro, if you're eating carbs, bro, and like this is a message to me because I've been like eating like carbohydrates and not really. I've been like not keeping good on my diet, and that puts you behind in the race, man. This is a competition. Like life's a competition, and if you're at the back, and you're like legit, everybody that's saying you need to be balanced, they're the ones ahead of you, trying to keep you behind, trying to keep you in the back of the race. No, you want to be pursuing your fullest potential, your God-given potential, genetic potential, right? So you can't be giving in. You gotta have the willpower to say no. Like that's another thing that's lacking, willpower. Like, gosh, Elijah. Like I watched a Hamza video, but like just removing it from your environment doesn't help. You know? Like, yeah, you might not eat it then, but then when you go out into the world, when the environment changes and your willpower is poo-poo, you're gonna give in, you know? And you gotta have strong willpower. I remember reading this in Numbers 24, I believe, chapter 24. Freaking the Israelite people were like sexual immorality, right? And then Moses saw some guy doing it, and then one of the Israelites went into the tent and speared both of them. He speared both of them, the man and the woman. Like, sheesh! Like, bro, there's consequence to your action when you don't put in, when you don't have willpower. Like, my guy didn't have willpower to not do that to hoes. You feel me? Like, that's back then. Imagine now. Now we're like, when you're not gonna get speared when you go watch The Hub, you know. but you do feel that negative consequences when you do it, right? So it's just like an eye opener. Like, bro, we lack willpower, we lack discipline. We're getting told to that all of these things are, we need balance. Like, you guys gotta, whatever you do it 100%. And like, that's the message of this video. See you later. Mwah. Okay, and one thing I forgot to mention was that when the guy that spared both of them to death, his family and his bloodline was blessed by God, you know. And they say like no killing and stuff, but like no murder. But seriously, if you can be the one that's disciplined, you can be the first one to have that willpower, to build up that willpower, that discipline muscle, you know, to be doing the hard work, to not be giving in to your temptations, to not be giving in to these other things, and be just pursuing your highest purpose. You're just like going at it 100%, you know, trying to fulfill your potential. Your bloodline, your future children, your future wife, your bloodline, the next generation of yours will be blessed, will be strong, because you were disciplined. You're able to pass on your knowledge and your top G. No, I don't say top G, but your high level what's that called, genetics, because of the work you're putting in. You know, so you gotta be putting in the work. Okay, so yeah, okay, now it's done. See you later. Mwah.